Alright, hell yeah. So we have two kayaks now. And so we're going to put these kayaks together with a frame and then go R1 it. Alright, hell yeah. So I took my raft and I deflated the back portion. So this really reduces almost 2 feet of it, and it gives it kind of a blunted back end. The only thing that I was surprised at, like this side surf, I just get pieced over the top. Okay, hell yeah. And then this is $150. The guy said he'll get back to me, but I was just thinking, like, hey, this is a pretty decent, R1 hack as well. And so, but here's some, more footage of this shorter boat. I really have to do a full session with this short boat and just go for it, just be okay with flipping. It feels a little bit slower and sluggish, but the whole point is to see if I can stay in the surf, because the boat is fits in the wave a lot better. All right, hell yeah. So, but this is why I wanted to make this video. So we do have these. The simplest thing I can do is just put 2 planks of wood, and connect the 2 boats together, and then just paddle around the lake. The biggest risk is actually slipping in between the boats, and so I definitely have to, eliminate that risk or have quick releases if I do attach the boats together. So, and then with, and so I'm just kind of showing where I can put my feet. All right, but the other thing that I want to do with these boats is to frame them together, and I can make a welded frame as well, but I do want to put them at angles. I really do think it's possible to have one of these boats completely out of the water, or just at a strong angle, and the other boat being flat. So when you sit like on the blue boat over here, the green boat can be up out of the water, even if your foot's kind of over there. So yeah, and so that's something that we definitely want to experiment with. All right, hell yeah. But the thing that I'll do is I'll pack them out with inflatables. I was thinking just using tire inflatables. I got a bunch of spare tires, but it's a little bit risky taking these to the winter wave, because I wouldn't want this to capsize and just be in a predicament. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video because we now have these. And the crazy thing is, if this hack really works, like one of these kayaks, the blue kayak was $100. The green one I already had. And so you can make a whole R1 raft and make maybe an R1 raft that blows our mind, that is way surfable, way faster, just like what you want in an R1 boat. The biggest limitations are inflatable boats because you have big rounded tubes and you can't get away from that, you know what I mean, unless you use hard shell plastics or drop stitch material. All right, so hell yeah. So I'm just making this video just because I really do think like this looks good. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Booyah.